Hey everybody, I'm doing another review of another game by Alderlea Games. I hope I said their company's name right. If not, somebody might be able to tell me. Anyways, I did a review of their game. That's my past video that I just did a little while ago, and now I'm doing another one of theirs. It's called 3 Stars of Destiny, and it's a bit of an older game by them. You know, even though it's a bit older, it's still pretty decent from what I've seen so far. I haven't made it that far in it yet. It is an RPG Maker game, and like I said in my last video, you know, a lot of people look at RPG Maker games and they're like, oh, no, not another one of these. They're crap, they're not worth playing or paying for, and you know, in some cases, I agree. There's a lot of people out there that'll slap together something quickly. It looks like they spent maybe 5 minutes of their time and maybe 10 minutes of thinking it up and charge money for it. Whereas I find Alderlea actually puts time and effort into it. You know, they try a lot of different ideas. And for the most part, I'm quite impressed with what I see by them. If you go on Steam, you're going to see a lot of negative comments about them, like, oh, it's made by RPG Maker or something, the graphics are no good. But, you know, these people should have known, okay, you just bought an RPG Maker game. It's not Final Fantasy 13, it's not a AAA company. You're not going to get something that looks like Call of Duty style graphics on here, right? But with Alderlea, a lot of what I've seen, it looks like they've actually hand-drawn things and got it put in. They haven't just used the palettes that come with the RPG Maker software and just slapped it together and charged money for it, because I've seen a lot of people that are out there that sell their games. I'm not going to say any names, but I have a few actually on my Steam list that I've bought and regret afterwards, where that's exactly what they did. 2 games by 2 different companies, same main characters, same you know, art for their characters and whatnot. The enemies were all just slapped together from the palettes that come with the RPG Maker software, and I was very disappointed in that, because right then and there, that's like, okay, they didn't spend time or effort in creating something unique of their own. Whereas Alderlea Games has a lot of the sound effects, the music, and whatnot, they've created themselves. They haven't just stolen or swiped it from somewhere else and threw it in their games. So I'm quite impressed by that. Like I said, you can tell that they actually spent time, put effort into this, and they care about their product. I think they care about the people that buy their product. Care about their fans, right? Whereas I think they do have quite a few fans, and if they don't, they definitely need to get more. And that's what I hope I can help them do, is, you know, make some videos, maybe do some Let's Plays. I do some live streaming on Twitch TV. Of course, Dr. Madnar1977 is my Twitch name. And, you know, do some reviews on Steam. Like I have to state in my Steam review when I do it, they have given me this game for review purposes and to do Let's Play and whatnot, and that's what I intend to do. By no means necessary does that impact my review at all. If I don't like something, I'll let it be known. If I like something, at the same time, I'll let it be known. And the one thing I will say that I really do like about them is that I've already stated. They put time and effort into it. They create a lot of things on their own, not just using palette swaps from the actual RPG Maker software. And they care about their product in the end, and that's the most important thing. I think a dev should love their product. They should definitely be a gamer, somebody that plays their product, and it's basically like, you know, okay, as a gamer, what do I want? You know, what are the people that play this product going to want from us? And, you know, try it. Not every time are they going to be successful. They're going to fail, because, like I said, not everybody likes the same thing. I might like Final Fantasy. One of my friends hates that series with a passion. They like Dragon Quest. because they like Dragon Quest. One of my other friends might not like that series, and they might like something else more like Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls series. For me, I like a bit of everything. I like some Final Fantasies. I dislike some Final Fantasies. I love Dragon Quest. There's been one that I disliked from that, right? I love the Elder Scrolls series. I'm a huge fan of it. But at the same time, I like some things, I dislike some things, and that's the way it's going to go with everybody. Not everything's going to be somebody's cup of tea. So anyways, and in this game, you basically start off, this is still at the beginning, but not at the right start of it. Like I said, this is not a Let's Play. This is just a bit of a quick review, a first impression review. I can't speak anymore. So basically, here's your main screen. Like I said, it's a bit older, so don't let that throw you off. By what I've seen so far at the start, it's definitely worth a playthrough. A few negatives, and I'll get into those soon. But like I said, positive, negative, and whatnot. The one negative, actually I'll start off with right now, is the main character's name is Random. That's just not a cool main character name. Might be nitpicky, so what? I don't like it. But maybe later I can change the main character's name, and if that's possible, that's the first thing I'm going to be doing. Because I don't want him to be just another random hero. Anyways, okay. Another thing in the game is as you level up, you can add points to stats. You get HP, strength, skill points, and another one or two. I like that. I love the ability to choose where I add some points into to make my character a little bit more unique, right? Which is always great. The one thing that I dislike, and I'll show you here when we get into a battle. Let's hope we get into a battle quickly, because I got the battle set to about normal, so within about 15 steps I should usually get into a battle. So here we go. This is your battle screen, so you can tell it's one of their older games because it kind of uses one of the base setups for RPG Maker, kind of RPG. So you got fight, you got rush, which is basically all out attack, and then you got escape. So let's go to fight. You get attack, skill, defend, and item. Item and defend are self-explanatory, same with attack, and skill you should understand if you've ever played another RPG before. So here I start off with the heal spell. I don't need to heal myself yet, so let's attack. Giant spider. So here's one of the main points that I dislike. There's no victory theme. I find when you play an older JRPG style game, there should be a victory theme. Like something when you beat the enemy, alright, you know, it gets you a little bit more pumped. Some people might not care about that, other people will do. I'm one of those. I like to have my victory theme. The other thing too is when you level up, you also get just that dunk on the screen and add your stat points. You know, you don't get that thrill of, hey, I leveled up. Oh, there's that victory theme, you know, like in Dragon Quest games, you get the do-do-do-do, or, you know, whatever. Sound. It's like, that's your victory theme, that's your level up theme. Final Fantasies have it, and whatnot. Some other JRPG, lots of other JRPGs actually have it. That's the one thing I disliked when I got my first level up. I'm just like, or my first victory against beating an enemy, I'm like, what, no victory theme? It's just like, you know, it's like, oh well, who cares? I leveled up again. Or I won another battle. Some negatives. Another one that I will say is a negative is if you go down here to options, here's your option, full screen yes or no. You don't really get an option of what kind of screen size you want. Music, sound effects, you just get a yes or no. So you don't get really an option of a range of to turn down the music. It's just you want it or you don't want it. So I had to go into my mixer to turn down the volume a little bit because it was a bit loud. So that's another thing, another negative that I have for it. You know what? Those are small negatives. They might, you know, bother some people a lot. Other people might not really care. This is an older game by them. they've learned from that. They've moved on. They've fixed it. That's great. So let's continue on. So basically, at the beginning, you start off in the house with your pet iguana. You got to go to your parents' house, drop off an item to them. You run into an elf while you do that, and basically the elf is a bit mouthy. So now I'm going off to find that elf here. So the items on the ground, you can pick up a lot of them if you go up to it and you click it, or if you're using a controller, I guess you can press A. I'm using the mouse and keyboard right now. Yeah, buy an XP pumpkin for 30 gold. Sure. Oh, it doesn't sell anymore. So at least it's not broken, where you can buy endless amounts of XP pumpkins, which is good because some people just grind out gold and buy them all day to level up a lot. So I basically leveled up because I had 2 XP pumpkins that I just ate. So let's add the points. So you get 3 HP, 5 strength, 7 RS, or 6 skill points. So I can understand skill points, strength. I'm not sure what RS is yet, but I'll figure that out later. So I'm going to add strength points because I want my guy to be a bit strong. And now this mushroom is in my way. Get across the bridge, mushroom. Get going. Get going. Get going. So I like the sound effects and whatnot that they've done to the game. It sounds good. The ambience is not bad at all. And this is a dead end. So let's go back. Oh, there's some armor up there. Nice. So let's pick that up. It's a leather coat, so let's see if that's better than what I'm wearing. So already I'm wearing leather armor. Alright. So I can't equip the leather coat, so I'm going to assume I'm going to be getting a ally soon that's going to be useful for. So we're going to use Rush just to end this battle a lot quicker. And another dead end. Great. Oh, entered the tree. You found a secret room. Total found, 1 out of 51. So is that 51 throughout the whole game, or what? Arc Flare Scroll. XP Pumpkin. Okay, let's just grab all these acorns that are lying around. Never know when we're going to run into a squirrel. Oh. Alright, so that was that. Let's go up and see if this is the Elven Village. Okay, so I gotta keep going through the woods, I gather, to find this elf girl. So, let's go down. So basically, I'm going to stop this video right here, and I'm going to continue on in the next one. And then we'll continue the quest to find the elf girl. Like I said, these 2 videos are just going to be a first impression review. Kind of like a small little Let's Play, I guess, but not really. I'll do the main one a bit later. But anyways, thank you for watching. This is Dr. Madnar 1977, and I hope to see you all again.